Hello everyone, this video is about how to use our new online archives from the Wyndham Textile and History Museum. So of course the first thing you need to do to get online is to visit our website, which is millmuseum.org. We are going to go under our Archives tab, so if you're on a phone this might look a little different, but if you're on a regular computer it should look just like this. We're going to click on our archives. And when you get there, you should see this. We're going to click to enter. Now, of course, if you want to contact about an appointment to research any of the artifacts that you see that have been uploaded to our archives, you're welcome to use this email to send us a quick email and find out more. For now, though, we're just going to click to enter. This brings you to a website called Catalog It. It is where we house our archives currently online. It is a cloud-based software, so if we are uploading things, you will see them real time, and they'll get added here to this server. It is hosted separate than our main website, so you may see a different URL here than the main hub. If you scroll down, you're going to notice different boxes here that have different titles. For example, American Thread Company. This is Documents, Objects, Machines, Pre-Industrial, Objects, Machines, Industrial, Post-Industrial, and so on. These are the tags that we've applied to these different artifacts as we've uploaded them. We currently have 463 artifacts that have been digitized and uploaded into the system at the time of making this video. We are hoping to reach 500 in the next week or so, and we'll continuously add more and more from our collection as we go. And as you can see, if you scroll down, there's many different artifacts and sections that have been up here. Let's go to our trade cards section. This is one of my favorites. So all you have to do is click on that box and it brings you into that section, which as you can see, there are many different trade cards. Not just Willimantic thread or American thread, Willimantic thread. There's also some other companies here from Willimantic, like W.L. Harrington and L.M. Hartson. So let's take a look at the jumbo thread. This is one of the most famous ads from Willimantic Linen Company. So if you click on it, it will open up a little pop-up here, and it'll show you different scans that we did. For an example, this is the front, and then the back has this stuck on it for some reason. It was glued together and it was not an artifact we were able to detach from each other, so we just left it as is. It's like two artifacts in one. So you can see here our entry object ID, our create date, and also who in the archives created these. So if you have any specific questions as to the upload of this or the artifact itself, it might help to reach out and say that I noticed that this was created by or updated by on this and this date, and I'd like to ask some more questions. Our object ID, just to give you a little hint of what this means, this is the date we received the item, then the number in which it's come in. So for example, this would be a first donation, and then this is a number out of that donation. This is actually a found item ID, which means that these are items that did not have donation information with them when they came in. Now, if you want to get back to that main section, you don't have to hit the back button here. You can if you'd like. You can also access those same subjects that you saw before right on the left side. So for example, let's say we want to go into sewing machines. These are sewing machines and accessories, and again, those are here. Now, there are not just artifacts that have been scanned, there's also some that have been photographed. So let's click on, the stitch well. There's quite a few different pictures that have been taken of this particular item, so you can scroll through. And this nice photo, because we actually use this machine for some publicity. And it has some small details here. Some of our descriptions, if you go through, we'll get out of here and go into, let's see if we could find something that has a bigger description. Some of our items, for example, our textiles, we have a little bit more research on, hence us being the Textile Museum. And if we have provenance on an artifact, we will make sure to post all of that up. As you can see, This has different types of fabric that it was used, and it goes a lot more into detail. And right here is a bigger description. So if we have the information available, we'll add a better description. If we do not, then you might see a little bit less information. Sometimes you'll see a catalog or a collection. This is the Interfaith Sewing Group collection. They like to donate things that come into them. They transfer them to us if they can't use them, and this was one. We do not have donators' information public because many of them do not want their information to be known. So if you see an item and you want to know who donated it, most likely we will not be able to tell you that information. Now, if you wanted to get into the main hub, you can also look at different museums here. So if you click this hub button, you can look at all sorts of different museums that house their information here, not just ours. You can also go into different collections here from many different museums by hitting the Collections button. Classifications as well. As you can see, classifications is what type of item it is. We're going to go back a couple times here to get you back to the previous site. And if you want to get back to a list of everything we have in our collection from this page, you can just hit All. And this will show you every single item we have in our collection currently that has been digitized. Quite a few. So hopefully you will check back often and use this to research and find more information, and so on. For example, this lovely artifact here. We try to make sure that our photography or scans are as high res as possible, and we do ask that if you use any of our images, that you please credit the Wyndham Textile and History Museum. All right, that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much.